Is DayZ worth playing in 2026? DayZ is one of the most brutal survival games ever made. No tutorial, no checkpoints, and if you die, you lose everything. Some players call it the most realistic survival experience ever created. Others say it's just frustrating and outdated. So after spending real time trying to survive, I want to give you my honest review, the good, the bad, and whether DayZ is actually worth playing in 2026. What is DayZ? If you've never played it before, DayZ drops you into a massive open world with nothing but the clothes on your back. You have to find food. I need this. Oh my God. Water, weapons, and supplies while dealing with zombies and other players who may or may not help you. There's no real objective. Surviving is the objective. The bros.
What is this?
The survival experience is intense. DayZ does survival better than most games. You're not just managing health, you're worrying about hunger, thirst, temperature, sickness, bleeding, and your gear condition. Every decision matters. Even something as simple as drinking dirty water can end your run. Player encounters. One of the best parts of DayZ is running into other players. You never know if someone will help you, rob you, or take you out instantly. Those random interactions create stories you don't really get in other survival games. Huge open world. The map is massive. There are towns, forests, military bases, and hidden loot locations everywhere. Exploration actually feels rewarding because you never know what you're going to find. When you finally get good gear and hear footsteps nearby, your heart starts racing. DayZ creates tension better than most shooters because losing your gear actually matters. The con. If you want to buy this game in 2026, I want you to know this game does almost nothing to teach new players. You'll probably starve, get sick, or die to zombies multiple times before you even understand what's going on. Slow-paced gaming.
What is this?
How slow the game feels. If you're used to fast action games, DayZ can feel very slow. You might spend 30 minutes just searching for food or walking between locations. And should I add, there is no auto walk button. For example, I walked through the woods for at least 45 minutes. Only thing I found was mushrooms. I found a chicken, but it wasn't in the woods. I found that at the next town I found, so I didn't even find it in the woods. So for 45 minutes, I'm just walking through trees, and I don't see a deer, I don't see animals, I don't see anything that should be in woods. I hear birds chirping, I don't see birds, I don't see squirrels, I don't see anything that should be in woods. If I just walked 45 minutes, no animals. Really, it can feel empty sometimes. And when it comes to that, that's super slow. Now, unless you get further in town, which probably takes 3 hours to walk further in town where they spawn at, I feel like that's not a good way to make the game. I feel like the game should at least have animals in the woods at the beginning of the game too. I just don't see why I had to walk 45 minutes and the only thing I could find in the woods is mushrooms. Sometimes you get lucky and find an apple tree. Other than that, you're just walking until you find the next town, and that's mostly where you're going to find your loot. I feel like they could have did a lot better with that. And yeah, there's no auto walk button, so DayZ, you got to get it together with that. I did not enjoy that. Losing everything can be frustrating. One mistake or one unlucky encounter and hours of progress is gone. That's realistic, but also extremely frustrating. It still has some jank. Even today, DayZ can still feel a little clunky. Movement, inventory management, and certain mechanics aren't always as smooth. For example, I tried to sneak up on a zombie. I get somewhere in the vicinity of the zombie. The zombie is not facing me, and he throws his hands at the wall. But somehow I get hit by the zombie, and he's not even facing my direction. So those little janky moments in the game, and it'll really make you mad if you done got hit and the zombie is not even facing your direction. And another example, zombies are chasing me. I turn around, it's two of them, so that's enough. You can fight two of them. When I turn around to fight two of them, one of the zombies, they act like they're smart. He runs behind my back so one could be in the front and one could be behind me. And I'm like, what is this? Are the zombies smart? Zombies are not supposed to be smart. How does he know that he can't hit me if I'm blocking? He's going to go around me so he could get a hit on my back instead of just walk up to the front of me and try to hit me with the other zombie. I don't like that. I know zombies ain't smart. They never been smart. There's no way, unless there's some type of lore I don't know, write it in the comments, because there is no way that this zombie knew that I was blocking, so he's going to run around me to hit me and take away my health.
What is this?
Stop playing with me. Don't do that. You know zombies are not smart. Don't do that. Don't act like the zombie knows things and it can get around what it knows. I ain't got time for that. Don't do that. Don't act like the zombie is smart when the zombie is not smart. Zombies have never been smart since we created zombies. We've been killing zombies for a long time, and a zombie has never been smart. Do not do that. What I think about it so far since I've been playing it, this is like the first impression review. Is it worth playing? If you like hardcore survival games, unpredictable player interactions, and high-risk gameplay, absolutely. But if you want fast action, clear objectives, or a beginner-friendly experience, this game might test your patience, and I would say this game is not for you. Overall, DayZ isn't perfect, but when it works, there's really nothing else like it. And honestly, I gotta say, maybe that's why people keep coming back to the game. It was really pissing me off, but I'ma stick through it. I'ma keep trying the game. This is just a first impression review, but maybe if I keep playing it, maybe I can see what everybody else sees in the game. But if you got your last $30 and you see, actually it's $49.99, but if you see that game on sale, leave it there. This is not what you want. This is not the survival game that you would really want to try first time. If you want to see how my survival attempts actually went, check out my gameplay videos, because things did not go as planned. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. It will really help the channel if you want to see more game reviews, more gameplay videos. I will be here in the future to give you more content. And if you got all the way to the end of this video, put in the comments, it still has some jank. I appreciate y'all for listening, and I'll be back with another review of a more detailed play experience. Maybe I'll play some community servers. Maybe that'll make the game better for me. Until then, I will see you in the next video.